What's going on YouTube? It's your girl Massy, and we are here with another episode training Tasha. So last week I told you that we were going to show you guys a workout, a full workout. You guys have no idea how much Tasha has progressed through her movement, and she's gonna start doing day one of my MA 60-day program that I'm actually doing it as well with her. So I cannot believe that she's moving with me. So let me stop talking and let's start moving. Get ready to build some legs with me for the next month and a half. You're mine. Let's get a team. First things first, I'm gonna take you through the first movement. We're only going to give you one set of the movements, and then we're gonna write down the workout for everyone to join and do. I'm going to be doing this entire program with weight. Tasha is going to be modifying. So if you're doing this program, follow along with these modifications, and you can actually do this at home or at the gym with barely any equipment. All right, so we're gonna start after the warm-up, starting with a Bulgarian ISO Hold for 45 seconds. Now, because I have the right mobility, I can go all the way down, and all I want you to do is hold this position. Everything is tight. From the foot all the way up to my head, my abs, my legs, my glutes, my ankles, everything is holding this position together. What we're doing here is getting you really strong at the toughest point of a movement. We're gonna use Tasha's body, and we're actually going to decrease the amount of range in which she goes down to the floor, just to limit and work with her actual past injury and her comfort levels. So what I was saying, when it starts to get really hard and you feel like gravity, it wants you to collapse, push away from the bench with this foot. Okay, so resist it. You're almost there. You're almost there. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Beautiful.
Ow! It's like the first 10 seconds, it's like, it's not that bad.
And then it builds up. We're gonna hike this knee. That way we take care of the mobility that we don't have because of our hip. We're gonna assume this half kneeling position. You're gonna tuck under, and you're gonna drive yourself towards the wall. Watch what happens with my leg. Look, see these muscles tightening? So you're gonna feel this like pressure compacting itself. So the front leg drives back, the back leg drives to the front. It will feel like you're not doing anything, but you're about to feel some things here. Be upright. Get your torso closer to the wall. You're gonna feel a stretch on that front leg. In 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. So right after these 2 ISO holds, Tasha is going to be performing in modified plank. So tuck the hips under. And what I'm telling Tasha, and even telling myself when I'm going through this program, is these are the muscles that my body is trying to fire when I'm trying to find balance in a Bulgarian squat, right? So we're telling the body, hey, core, be active, because what I'm gonna ask of you next, I'm gonna have you firing and supporting me through this movement. 3, 2, 1, beautiful. This completes one full circuit. We're gonna repeat that 2 more times. So now what we have is a wall linear lunge. I would do this with weight, and if you refer to the video that we have linked, you're gonna see that I'm doing the full workout how I would actually do it. So we're gonna remove the free weight for Tasha, and we're just gonna work with her own body weight. So here, taking everything that we have learned from all these ISO holds and from that half kneeling position, all we're doing here is finding that half kneeling position and coming right back up. Okay, so you only have to go as far down as you can accommodate. So if this is all you have, that's fine, come right back up. Eventually throughout the week, we're gonna build the mobility that you need in order to fully come down, because we're still building strength. Okay, so you have 8 repetitions here.
This should be good, right?
Yep. You tell me, it's your body.
Well, it's more how it looks.
How does it feel? I want you to focus on the feeling of the movement. That way, if you don't have me, if you don't have any mirrors, you still have that as a measure of the quality. No. Does it feel too long? What does it feel like?
I think it feels like I usually do them shorter.
Yes. Good. But this should feel more stable.
It does.
There we go. You talk about the quad, but it's a lot of glutes if you're doing this right. So we've done this in the past, and this is called a wall-T ISO hold. What we're doing here, not only we're teaching the pelvis to remain neutral, but we're actually, this is another ISO hold that is going to prepare your posterior chain, right? To do all these awesome movements, to modify it for you, right? What we're gonna do, I want you to go, you don't have to go parallel to the floor. If we wanna stay here, low, we can stay here low. Let's hinge forward and let's hold this position. It doesn't have to be as extended as I would have it, right? But let's go lower and let's just be more kind with this range. You're holding that for 30. Man, I don't even have to tell you to fix your ankles anymore. That's amazing. The fact that it's happening on its own. See how her hips are square? I no longer have to cue that anymore because it's happening on its own. She's doing it without me saying anything.
No such thing as bad student, only bad teacher. Oh shit!
That's what you get. That's what you get. Press that here. 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Held it though. Ow, I can't do that yet.
Oh God. And we have more ISO hold. So we worked on the quads, on the posterior, right? On your hamstrings, your glutes, all of that. Now we're gonna bring in these guys, the adductor. In this all-fours position, I'm gonna bring in a yoga block that I'm going to position right in between my legs. And what this is doing, it's just being of a reference to keep the hips neutral, but we're gonna squeeze it so your inner thighs are gonna be turned on. We're gonna curl the hips under and push away and just hold here. So you're gonna find a ton of abs here, quads, hamstrings, but also adductors. We have the linear lunges, followed by the wall-T ISO hold, followed by the bear ISO hold. Tasha's favorite. Cup the hands. There you go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful. For the last circuit, what we're gonna do is an elevated goblet squat. She's gonna be hugging this ball, and I just want you to find your deepest squat. We're gonna go for 12. The reason why we're elevating the knees is not only to increase ankle mobility, therefore she can drop better into a squat, but you're gonna feel a lot of your quads, okay?
I already feel my quads.
I know. The legs, the booty that we're about to build, and the strength that we're about to build without getting hurt, just wait it out and see what we're gonna do.
Can I go wider? Can I put these legs
wider? Yeah, you can put it wider. There you go, and it's a feeling.
I can't feel my thighs.
Squat is looking so much better. The next movement is going to be a single leg hip thrust for 12, but I may modify with Tasha on the floor. So if you're doing it with weight, I would either have a kettlebell or a bar. We're gonna come down with the core. We're not gonna lose the core. We're gonna bring it in, tuck under, find glute with that full hip extension, come back down and up, right? We are gonna go to the floor, okay? So for Tasha, the way that I'm going to modify is by removing one leg. We've done this in the past for the MA Elevate. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And the reason why we're starting here is I'm working with Tasha's past injuries, and I want to make sure that we're working little by little towards that goal. I'm pretty sure next week we're going to be on the bench. Not modified. You're past that. So for the third and last circuit, so instead of stacking her legs together, right? You're this leg over.
Oh. You said put both legs on feet.
Both legs on the ground. If this is too much, we're gonna come here, okay? 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful. You have any questions? Put them in the comment section below. Subscribe, let everybody know. Let's go. Tasha, let's go.